Display of our clamp-on roller. This is cable tray. Now the clamp-on roller is designed for cable tray, and let me just point out the three sections of cable tray that we have shown here. This is called the outside riser, outside vertical riser. This is called the horizontal elbow. It's a full 90-degree elbow. And this is called the inside vertical riser, if you can see this. Okay? It's just a section of cable tray that was given to us. And this is our clamp-on roller. Now what a clamp-on roller does is designed to quickly clamp onto the tray and to safely roll the cable through the tray. We have a pretty good history of supplying these little rollers with anybody who's pulling cable in tray, and I don't see how they can pull cable in tray cost effectively without this. Now I've been explaining to you how our products are cost competitive all along. What they're gauging is cost of labor against the cost of a tool. Now once they buy this tool, they've got something that's going to serve them for a long time more effectively than anything else on the market. Now the key to our clamp-on roller is it simply clips over the side of the tray and quickly clamps on to the tray. You see how that sets in place. It's very sturdy at that point. Now you notice that the clamp-on roller unit is above the tray, and it clamps onto the side wall of the tray, the strongest part of the tray. It doesn't rely on the rungs to pull against. A lot of rollers for tray will actually try to pull against these rungs. They're not designed to be pulled against. This side wall of the tray is supported directly by unistrut or hangers or whatever, and it is very, very strong, and it's durable, and it can be pulled against. Then they run their rope through all of these clamp-on rollers, being a series of clamp-on rollers. Up, around, up, down, whatever configuration along straight runs. Now once the cable is all pulled through these rollers, you see these rollers? They're ball-bearing rollers. Now because we're dealing with cable tray, generally where cable tray is installed, it's very semi-sanitary conditions. In other words, you're not going to get dust, water, mud, the outside plant elements into these ball-bearing rollers. Because they're ball-bearing rollers and they're sealed ball-bearing rollers, they'll hold up for a long time. They'll also give maximum serviceability. They don't need to be oiled, although we do recommend that on occasion after a while of use, you squirt them with some oil or WD-40. The key factor is that they reduce the coefficient of pulling tension by about a third of what a normal shiv would require. Now with this clamp-on roller, only a certain amount of cable will be able to fit through here, so that's kind of a safety factor. In other words, they can't fit too heavy of cable through here, and the heavier the cable, of course, the more units you put on an elbow. On a horizontal elbow like this, we recommend between 3 of these and 5 in an arc. Now once the cable is pulled in place and it's rolled along these flat rollers up against the guide roller here, and it's all in place, you've been pulling above the tray. So you're not inhibiting anything that's in the tray or any of your pulling capacity in the tray. In other words, you're leaving the entire tray open strictly for cable. Then you remove this pull pin and simply open up the split box design and drop your cable down into the tray. Now with your cable in the tray, you can simply close this back up, lock it in, run a new line, and pull another piece of cable. And it has a small foot on there for support. That foot mounts right on, or rests right on the cable rung. And you can simply tighten this up. Now, rather than getting bigger diameter cable through this unit, you can run multiple lengths of cable through this. For using the clamp-on roller 12-inch wide is to be able to pull more cables at one time. And you're clamped here on the side of the tray, plus you've got some support out here. Now both these units are designed for 6-inch and 4-inch height tray. This happens to be 4-inch height tray. Both units accommodate inside flange or outside flange or an I-beam flange tray. Both units accommodate ladder type, solid bottom, perforated, whatever type of tray.